I'm Dean Vander Well, and I was born in Morris, Iowa, town of maybe 300 people, and born at home. In 1972, wife and I went on the United Methodist Heritage Tour to England, and it was pretty well for 2 weeks. We traveled on the John Wesley tour, they called it. He was a Methodist minister and wrote a lot of the hymns in the Methodist hymn book. But we went in and saw a lot of the big old cathedrals that were built in the 7th, 8th, and 9th centuries. And the stained glass windows were just out of this world. And I became interested in them and tried to figure out how they could build those stained glass windows in the ornate way that they did back in those years. And so when I got back from England, I had a friend that was teaching stained glass, and told him I would like to take a class. And then one Thursday night, a couple of months later, he called me and he said, I had a cancellation and there's an opening for in the class. Be here at 8 o'clock, have some money, because we got to go down and buy tools. He said, I'll furnish all the glass, so we went through class for a while in the morning, and then went down to the stained glass store and bought a cutter and a breaker and a few other things, and then went back to his house, and he had 4 or 5 very simple patterns. He said, we're going to make the pig. And the pig was only, I think, 5 pieces of glass, different pieces of glass. And I said to him, I'm not really into pigs. But I said, can I make the duck? And he said, well, yeah, you can, but he said, you probably won't be through today. So he said, you'll have to come over some evening and finish it. I said, okay. So when I went home at 5 o'clock that evening, my duck was done. It's the piece that's up in the top of the bookshelf. And that was made in 1980. Well, I think what stained glass means to me is it's taking a media and making something out of it that's attractive, different.
Dean's ability to weave his own story into his art is what makes it unique. As a survivor himself, his work is truly inspirational. We can't wait to reveal the finished art and honor Dean and his story.